Hi, episode 90 is running, but that's not all that's running.
Meine Fresse!
Hey, don't be mad. He just wanted to help you to properly wake up. So, are you awake yet? Trying to pass a jam on a freeway is already pointless enough, but trying that in a jam on a normal road? What do you think you're gonna achieve? What about red lights and oncoming traffic?
Wow, und noch so eine Intelligenzbestie. Stau bis zum geht nicht mehr, Überholverbot allgemein.
Stuff like this is very egoistical and doesn't lead anywhere anyway. But it's the same song and it never changes. People simply do not know the concept of patience and must pass others, no matter how stupid it is. What an achievement. It's not like waiting for 3 seconds would have made it a lot safer. And just another clip of somebody overtaking in a ridiculous manner. You know that thing, how trucks often get passed over a turn lane. This trucker seems like he wants to deliver a little payback. We are about to get a green turn light, and that means straight traffic from ahead definitely got a red light.
Hau! Haben wir aber Glück gehabt. Hei, 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 hei.
Here's a reason why you need good headlights.
Hack und zack, Nietzsche.
Gladly, the kitty is fine. Those annoying animals, when do they finally learn the traffic code? Here, a dog running, and a person right after it. And honestly, the person wasn't any smarter than the dog, running on the road without any caution. All those white lines on the road, I've always been wondering what they are good for, but I couldn't figure out to this day what purpose they actually have. Well, the camera driver was very damn fast, but still, the other driver failed a lot more. Not only did he miss to properly watch for traffic and cut us off, but he went over a straight line right onto our lane, when he has a dedicated lane for himself, which is there for everybody coming from the side road. We are leaving a highway here, and over there seems to be a bike lane crossing. This little dirtbag now even flips us off. Let's look at the same spot from a different perspective. To the right is that road with the bike lane crossing, and you see cyclists have a yield sign. Car traffic has right of way. Clearly, the cyclist was at fault, but there is a problem with the yield signs on bike lanes. Car drivers need to have a driving license, and they know what a yield sign means. Cyclists are not required to have any license, so they may not have a clue what meaning that sign does have. Somebody over there wants to enter the road to the left, and those two left lanes here are both for oncoming traffic.
Der hätt's jetzt fast geknallt.
People are impatient in cars, but certainly also on the bike. And if you remember, impatience is way stronger than common sense. Passing someone is always more important than the well-being of anybody involved. That is how people die. It doesn't matter how hard I try to get in the mindset of such people, I cannot understand it. How you would risk so much for basically no gain. Mankind is stupid. Some ominous arrows on the ground. Entering a gas station on the freeway, and hello there, ghost driver.
Hallo?
When car drivers are critically impatient is already bad enough, but it gets a lot worse when you add various tons of weight to it. Right before an intersection and over loads of markings. A pro at work. But guess what? Can be a lot worse.
Oder halt so. Oh, wo? Was war das denn?
This clip is filled with idiots, and the camera driver is one of them, trying to move back next to the truck. But we are not done yet.
Noch eine.
Jawohl. Jawohl, jawohl.
Dude, if incompetence was visible, this entire road would be covered in thick fog. It's not prohibited to overtake several cars at once, but when you are further back in a line and start a passing, it is to be expected that others want to pass before you. Even though they are required to check the mirrors first, unlike this oblivious numbskull here seemingly driving completely blind. Also, I am not refraining from passing several cars, but first I need to have a very clear sight of the road ahead. Then I need to have enough power with my car to properly pass in time, and while driving past those people, I am paying ultimate attention to what they do, being ready for braking should somebody pull out without checking mirrors. What you're not supposed to pass is a marked convoy. You could if it's a very short one, but usually they are rather long, and they need to be marked so that drivers recognize the beginning and the end of this convoy. And since a marked convoy counts as a single vehicle by law, you are not allowed to pass this if you would need to squeeze in between those vehicles. And since they count as one vehicle, when the first one runs over a green light, all vehicles within the convoy can keep going, even when half of them reach the light at red. It's one vehicle by law. Alright, now going back to town. So many idiots trying to kill themselves in traffic. Pedestrians, cyclists, and tables. This table was out for vengeance. Speed limit of 100 kph, we are in Switzerland and fines are serious. This guy was going approximately 200 kph. Not a good idea. Switzerland doesn't f*** around. At this speed, his driving counts as illegal racing. They would confiscate his ride, slap him a fine of several $1,000s in the face, legal fees of up to 5 digits, and possibly even prison time. Is it really worth to possibly get all that just for a bit of fun through speed? If racing around has such a big meaning to you, get your ass to West Germany and have a few laps on the Nürburgring. Not only can you race there, but you can also prove you got what it takes to move a car at high speeds safely. Because you can crash your ride there faster than you would even receive fines in Switzerland. Alright, let's decelerate for the moment and relax a bit at the green light. Now back to the red light, and we got a bus lane to the right. This lane is only for buses, for taxis, for cyclists, and for your majesty, of course. Look at the guy ahead of us. Is this here England? Nah, that's England. And there's happening weird stuff on the road too. Somebody just parked his car on that road, no hazards and nothing. It's not an expensive car anyway, not a big loss when somebody misses it standing there and crashes right into it. 200 kph here on the Autobahn. "200 kph on the Autobahn again. He was sliding around quite a bit there. Nico told us his brakes were at fault and he changed them right after this event. It's always the same though. In Germany you are allowed to go as fast as you like on approximately half of all the freeways there, but doesn't mean you should race around. Because when shit hits the fan at 200 kph and more, you will not only suffer physical problems, but also legal ones. One of those very late exiters. But we stay with the same dude, and this one here is even far later at the exit. Alright, we have seen enough of the road for today again, and now I got a few slightly bad final words. I'm sorry guys, but due to way too much stress right now, we will need to stretch our uploads for a while. We will only be able to offer one video a week, but that will be a really good one, and we are intending to get back to the original schedule when the stress has settled. And if you haven't yet seen all of our episodes, there is already many hours of content for you to watch. There is your playlist. Go binging. I'll be back again, not so soon, but soon enough. I promise. See ya!